Now, today, I want you to try this the next time you get beaten down by your desk, by work, by whatever. We're in recruitment. It's a tough game, but I want you to try this the next time you get beaten down. Now, before we get into this episode, I need you to like and subscribe to this channel in whatever means you're listening to this, because we have a huge pathway or a huge runway of episodes coming up with some really exciting guests coming on, all in the lead up to a huge event that we are having in February. It is locked and loaded. Venues are booked. We are touring the country. We are touring the country for a live show. We've got these amazing guests on. I'm not going to give too much away, but I think you get a flavor of what it's going to be about, because I'm going to be doing a lot of it. So that's coming up, and I want to give you more and more info as it comes along. In today's episode, I want you to try this next time you get beaten down, because I always talk about the resilience muscle. I always talk about, don't let a bad moment become a bad day. I want to make this, rather than just being this concept up there of, okay, I want you to actually try something, because I realize, I've probably said this before, this is what I do, right? And this happened to me all the time. We always get smashed. But I had someone in the office comment, I was so impressed, Brett. You got one of those. That was a hugely challenging call, and it did not go your way. You didn't even skip a beat. You were just on to the next thing. So this is what I do when I get hit by a freight train or a bus at my desk, and I feel like the world's spinning. Maybe I've hanging on a deal that I needed for my cash flow, or maybe something's there that potentially could make me panic. That happens when you're a small business owner. That happens when you're a recruiter. That happens when you've got targets you're trying to hit. Sometimes it does not go your way. And when that moment hits that you realize it hasn't gone my way, it can be a real panic, and it can be really overwhelming. What most people do is they get up and they walk around, take some deep breaths, have a coffee, go to the bathroom, go for a walk, whatever. But it takes a lot of time. I want you to try this next time. I want you to get hit by the freight train, and I want you to immediately hang up the phone, because it's usually a phone or an email. I want you to give it 2 seconds, 1, 2, and go, okay, I'm just going to make another call. What's my next call? Just get straight back on the phone and call a client, call a candidate, do a debrief, canvass a candidate, call a client, get a brief, do something that is a next activity. Just go, let's get on to the next thing. Do that activity, hang up, and I want you to get onto a second next activity. I want you to pick up the phone again and do another call to a client, to a candidate, to whatever. Something that's going to help generate and move your needle again, because moving our needle and generation never stops. We just put time in between all that generation that is actually just a waste of time. And a big waste of time happens after we get hit by a freight train. We get smacked, we get knocked out, we go in the ICU ward, we go into the emergency ward, we get into the recovery ward, we then take some time off work, we drink a lot of water, we get our electrolytes, and we go back for a checkup and whatever. Before we know, we're finally ready to go back to work. Cut that middle shit out. That's my point. Cut the middle shit out. Get hit by a freight train and double the fuck down. Go, boom, been hit. I'm going into reaction mode. I'm going to call a client. I'm going to call a candidate. I'm going to go into my next thing. Then you can start thinking about it. Because I guarantee you what will happen, it already feels like less of a burden. It already feels like less pain. It already feels like you've moved on. Okay? And then you can get onto that next thing quicker. I'm a huge advocate for what we do is little parcels of activities, right? All strung together. Now, how long that string between each parcel is completely up to you. All of our wasted time is in between activities. That little space between activities. Sometimes it's a fraction of time. If you're efficient at what you do, like me, you're on to the next, there is no lost time. If you just do your parcel of work, you wrap it up, and then you have a breather, faff around, have a coffee, have a break, whatever, then there's quite a lot of time in between every parcel of work that you do day in, day out. And again, when you get smacked by a freight train, that shitty news, typically that space between the next task is quite elongated. It's quite long. There's a big recovery tail. You're in the ICU. We want to get out of that. We want to really quickly get on to the next. Just jump the void. Like Mario in Super Mario World. Like, we don't want to jump in the lava, just jump over the lava. Just keep going. Jump over them turtles. Just keep going. Get hit by a little bullet. Oh, you've shrunk. Just keep jumping. Keep going, because the clock's ticking and we've got to keep going. Try it. That's what I want. Try that next time you get beaten down and tell me how you feel. Like, share, subscribe. Helps us grow. As always, have an amazing day. May all your deals come true.